Well, hello there, all my friendly friends in YouTube land. It's Davey Z here. You know, I've noticed in the last couple months my face is getting chubby, and I'm digging it because I was a skinny little runt back there in the summer. I feel good. Everything's under control physically and health-wise. I'm doing good. I'm heading out to my hangar, guys. Got to get a ladder so I can clean the gutters at the house, and the hangar's 17 miles from the house, but I keep all my tools out there because it frees up space in the garage. But boy, I wish I would have had my ladder. Even a 16-footer would have helped. My wife and I are going to clean the gutters out. I tell you what, winter's coming. Buffalo's getting cold, man. It happens. What are you going to do, right? Today's nice. It's like 45, 50. We've been lucky with snow. My friends that live in the South Towns got 4 or 5 inches, 6 inches. We got a dusting, nothing to even worry about, like business as usual, you know. But this is Buffalo, and it snows here, believe me when I tell you. I remember back in 77, when I was 15 years old, January 27th, 1977, I was at my friend Tom Dolan's house, my late buddy. He died when he was 41. It's sad. 17 years ago. But anyways, back to 77, I was at his house hanging out, and it was, you know, middle of winter. It was nice day out, like 30-some degrees. Then it got real cold, and we got a storm that night, and we were buried, man. And I mean buried. I couldn't go home for a couple days. I was like, I don't know what, 8 miles away from my house, if that, 4 miles in the city, and I couldn't get home. So I stayed at my bud's house, and then that night, we got belted with a storm of snow that fell on the lake. The lake was frozen over, Lake Erie, and it picked up all that snow off the lake. The wind did, 50, 60 mile an hour wind gust, and just buried us, man. I mean, my friends had houses like that one right there, and that one with snow drifts, you know, to the roof lines. It was crazy. And people in the city were generous, though. You know, they got out with their snowmobiles and helped each other. And people in the surrounding areas, in the burbs that had snowmobile, everybody that had a snowmobile was out helping, pretty much, unless they were physically unable to. Tow truck drivers were contracted by the city to remove cars off the thruway. I remember my father was driving for an outfit called Okino Towing back in the day, an Italian outfit on the west side of Buffalo. They're no longer in business with them owners. They're a subsidiary now. But anyhow, we were pulling cars off the thruway. I mean, I was out in the truck with my dad, and, you know, 50 mile an hour gust on the thruway or on the skyway, pulling brand new Mustangs, you know, out that were upside down from being hit and rolled over. And I mean, it was crazy. But we made a lot of money, and everybody that was off of work for one day, 8 hours, got a stimulus of food stamps, and everybody got to eat good. I remember that. But that was back then. Nowadays, I think because of that blizzard, people in Buffalo and Western New York, even as far east as Rochester and as far west as Erie, PA, you know, we all got our shit together when it comes to the winter. We know what to expect. We know how to handle it. We know what to do. And most importantly, we know how to survive. You know, I mean, it's nothing to see a guy from Buffalo in just a Chevrolet, a 1985 Chevy Caprice Classic, we'll say, driving down the road with his window half open, smoking a cigarette, drinking a coffee in a blizzard. That's just the way we roll here in Buffalo. But anyhow, look, I'm going to run out of time on this video here in a minute. I'm working from my phone while I'm driving, but I'm heading out to the hangar. I'm going to get some video out there and post it later. So I hope everybody's having a great day. Go ahead, subscribe down below. Share this. I got some shit coming up. Once the weather cooperates, I can get flying again. And it looks like I might have an opportunity Sunday afternoon. So we'll see. Anyhow, guys, peace, love, and unity. I'm Davey Z, and you're not.